Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 3. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ridgway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 2-0. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays it 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fegley has a play. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Rob Segedin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Yasiel Puig will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The right fielder, number 3, Jeff Ridgway.
In now, Jeff Ridgway, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front 2-0.
Let her fly now.
Digging in once again, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton on the move. He's got it 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Corey Seager.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
that pitch right there, Matt. 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
52.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, come on now. Hey, we got no outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ballgame. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Rob Segedin.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, we got 2.
The 0-2 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready once again, Mike Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Mike
Into the
Freeman.
windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Freeman is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Plays up first now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game.